Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I hope you are staying safe and that you're social distancing. I hope that you found my first video helpful and informative. I have since come across additional information that I wanted to share with you. I've noticed that it's not really being discussed at large, so I wanted to share this new hypothesis as well as see how we can support our microbiome in light of this new information. Since COVID-19 is pretty novel and pretty new, there isn't that much information that is available. Not as much research has been done on it, so the information that we are obtaining has not really been peer reviewed, but it has come to my attention that there is a scientist called Sandeep Chakraborty who has been looking into Wuhan patients, and he believes that it's actually a secondary bacterial infection caused by Prevotella genus, which is causing the fatalities and hospitalizations related to corona. What he has indicated is that Prevotella is causing the cytokine storm that I had mentioned in my first video. So he believes that Prevotella is inducing IL-6, which is a multifunctional cytokine, and so that is actually the bacteria that is responsible for the cytokine storm that we are seeing in corona patients. The virus could actually lower the immune system of those patients, making it ideal for opportunistic bacteria like Prevotella that is already existing in our body to take over, which is why he believes it is a secondary infection. Prevotella is a bacteria that is found in our mouth and our gut. It is one of the causes of periodontal disease, and periodontal disease is actually linked to diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, and kidney disease. And as we know, these are the patients that are high risk when it comes to corona as well. So again, the link could be due to the periodontal disease. In his research, he shows that from data out of Wuhan, the Prevotella bacteria load is actually higher than the coronavirus load in the blood work of patients. Hence, Prevotella could be responsible for the respiratory infection or the pneumonia that is being seen in these patients. Also, previous research actually shows that brushing our teeth twice a day does decrease the hospital-acquired pneumonia by 90%. And if we look at patients that are currently being treated for corona, they're being treated with azithromycin, and that's an antibiotic. So the hypothesis of a bacterial infection or a Prevotella infection being responsible rather than the coronavirus itself actually makes sense since it's being treated with an antibiotic. And so until we get additional information, until further research is done, I just wanted to provide additional input in regards to how we can support our microbiome if this hypothesis is accurate. So here's how we can support our microbiome. So first, we have to avoid foods that are high in refined carbohydrates, and that is because Prevotella feeds off of refined carbohydrates. Second, we need to take probiotics, and how we take the probiotic is by placing it on our tongue, sucking and swishing it around. It's best to do this right before bed to allow the microbial activities to take place and to give it ample time to do its work overnight. Additionally, we can drink teas that are infused with food items that are helpful in combating Prevotella, and those are things like citrus peel, ginger, rosemary, fennel, peppermint, cloves, and cardamom. And just to give you an example, here's how I make my tea. We should also be drinking and gargling green tea. The reason why green tea is important is because it contains phytochemicals called catechins. I may not be saying it right, but it contains catechins which are antimicrobial against oral bacteria. They bind to the bacteria and damage it. In addition, one of the major catechins, ECGC, which stands for epigallocatechin galate. Try saying that 3 times. So ECGC is a zinc ionophore, and what that means is it pulls zinc into our cells, where zinc would then stop the viral replication from within the cell. Zinc can't really do much for us when it's outside of the cell, so we would need something to pull it in, and ECGC, which is in green tea, is able to do that. And research actually shows that ECGC is able to pull zinc almost as much as chloroquine, which is the anti-malaria medication that is currently being used on some of the corona patients. And chloroquine works the same way, so it pulls zinc into the cell, which then allows zinc to stop the viral replication. We should also eat plenty of onion. Onion is important because it is quercetin rich, and quercetin is an antioxidant that is also a zinc ionophore, so it does the same thing as ECGC and chloroquine. It pulls the zinc into the cell. It is also an iron chelator, and what that means is it removes excess iron by binding to it. And this is important because prevotella actually feeds on iron. It feeds on iron and estrogen. Additionally, we should be using toothpaste that is infused with cloves. And the reason for that is cloves inhibit prevotella. If you do not find a toothpaste that has cloves in it, here's how you can make your own toothpaste at home. Also be scraping our tongue every morning. So I use something like this to scrape my tongue every morning, and that is because prevotella is a normal inhabitant of our tongue coating. So by scraping it every morning, we're able to reduce the prevotella that is in our mouth. Also, brushing our teeth 30 minutes after each meal is also important. Additionally, we can also use aloe vera as a mouthwash. And if you have access to ozonated oil, which I know is really hard to find, it's been a struggle for me as well. If you are able to get your hands on ozonated oil, you can use it by putting it on your gums as well as in between your teeth. So you can floss with the ozonated oil, and that helps with removing plaque. Alright, so that's pretty much all that I wanted to say in this video. I hope you found this information helpful. Please leave your comments, questions, below, as well as any topics that you would like to see in the future. I really appreciate all the feedback that I have been receiving. One of them was to separate the videos, so I will be creating 2 separate videos going forward, one in English, one in Amariña. And so thank you so much for your feedback. Please continue to give me feedback, as I am so new to this YouTube world. If you do like this video, please subscribe, like, and share, as I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and please stay safe. Until next time.